It is obvious that some men are more suitable than others for becoming a loving partner for life. There are certain things that makes a man worth keeping, and women are usually looking for these traits, whether it's conscious or unconscious. There are some men who are just not suitable for long-term partnership or marriage. But it's really hard to tell in the beginning stages of a relationship or even after a few months. Of course, people can always improve and get better at things, but there are some core qualities that are basically impossible to change. There are a few important aspects you should look for in a potential male partner that indicates you may have discovered a keeper. Given that scientists and researchers have spent many years trying to figure out the reason why we fall in love and stay with someone for a lifetime, pay close attention until the end of this video to discover which qualities men should have, and if they have most or all of these, don't ever let them go. He can make you smile in every situation. No matter how upset or frustrated you become with him, he somehow always manages to make you smile. If you had a rough day at work or school, or you're sad about something that happened, he is able to make your mood better almost instantly by cheering you up. Now, this doesn't mean that he can't resolve problems in a proper way, or that he uses laughter to ease tense situations. When you are with a guy like this, you always feel better about yourself and are more confident. You will have a more positive attitude about life, since thanks to him everything feels better and easier. He is open and genuine. A good man knows that honesty is always the best approach when establishing the foundation for a long-lasting, fulfilling relationship that could potentially lead to marriage and kids. Knowing you won't be judged gives you the confidence to be open and honest with your partner, which is the key to happiness in a relationship. Some people may find it challenging to express their feelings, concerns, or even deepest ambitions. But having the right person in our lives can usually help to open up about anything. A high-value man will not keep things from you or bottle up his feelings, because he knows that doing so would lead to tension and frustration. Even though he understands that some things should be kept private. Also, he will encourage you to be vulnerable and express your emotions to him, whether it's good or bad. If you share something with him, you will never have to worry about him losing his cool or overreacting. Around him, you are free to be the most authentic, unfiltered version of yourself. He is supportive. A good man would always support you and what you want out of life. Whether you want to pursue your passion or start your own company, he won't ever let you feel defeated or like you can't accomplish your goals. He supports you every step of the way, celebrating your victories and consoling you when you lose. He also supports you by listening to you, whether you're complaining about your colleagues or if you argue with your best friend. He genuinely listens and tries to give you some advice and comfort. You will notice that you feel understood by him, and he's not bored by what you have to say. Even if he's busy or tired, he will make sure that you're heard and that you feel okay at the end of the day. He protects you. Although he knows you can defend and protect yourself, he is still there for you. No one can harm you because of him. And if someone does or tries, they are ready to do whatever it takes in order to keep you safe. This can be as simple as catching a bee in your apartment. And this doesn't just apply to physical danger. If you fall asleep on the sofa, he will put a blanket on you to make sure you stay warm. He is ready to make any sacrifice to protect you. And if you're sick, he would stay close to you and caress you. He doesn't even think twice about this, knowing that he might get sick too. He cooks for you. Most women find a man who is skilled in the kitchen to be highly seductive. Just the fact that a guy decides to cook is hot, and this is especially true if he cooks really well. However, a man who can cook often prepares more of his own meals, tends to eat healthier, and generally tends to be healthier. Even if he cooks fatty food, he does it because he knows that you will like it, and this is one of his ways of showing how much he cares about you. He will prepare your breakfast or lunch if you have a busy day at school or work. He will make sure to cook your favorite food from time to time to satisfy you. And it also makes him satisfied by seeing you happy with a full belly. He stands by you. On better days, any man can be by your side. The true test of his character and integrity comes when you are having problems or not doing so well. There are no conditions or requirements when a good man devotes his love and his time to someone. There will be happy times and unhappy times. There will be difficulties and unforeseen circumstances. He will, however, support you and be there for you the entire time. Obviously, this does not mean that you may disrespect him by lying or cheating. You can't expect him to remain committed and caring to you if you break his trust. This point is about the experiences you two share and about him having the moral strength to stick by you when things get difficult. He makes you feel beautiful. He is aware that making you feel beautiful requires more than just saying the right things to you. It means that he looks at you, touches you, and treats you in a way that actually makes you feel attractive. When you make an effort with your looks, he sees the little things and reminds you of how appealing he finds you, even when you don't feel that way. A high-value man knows that when you love someone for who they are at their core, everything about them is wonderful. Whether you're sitting on the couch in your pajamas or wake up in the morning with messy hair. If you found value in this video, please smash that like button and consider subscribing.